I'm here to be an all-time great.
You're now rocking with the best.
Purple yellow, purple yellow, purple yellow, purple yellow.
The Lakers repeat back-to-back titles.
Welcome to the Big Baby Jonathan Sports Podcast.
Oh, he's smoking hot.
The latest Laker news.
Another great Showtime feed.
The greatest Lakers show.
This is going to be legendary for a long time.
This is the Big Baby Jonathan Sports Podcast.
Lakers all day.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Big Baby here from Big Baby Sports. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications for each and every podcast, pregame shows, more. Big Baby Sports subscribes with exclusive Laker content, post-game shows, breaking news, and special edition podcast. Also, you can subscribe for $4.99 a month. Shout out to the team tonight. It was an easy win tonight. They're still playing, but right now they're up 138 to 111. But shout out to the Don, Luka Dončić. Shout out to you, bro. You ended up with a triple-double, 37 points, 13 for 21 from the field, 11 rebounds, 13 assists. You got us going early with facilitating. The passing was great tonight from everybody. Not just the passing, you know what I mean? But what we saw tonight from Luka Dončić, generational. He got a triple-double in the second quarter into halftime, guys. You know what I mean? At half, he had 26 points, 11 rebounds, 11 assists at halftime. You feel me? Like, players with 25-point triple-double in a half in the play-by-play era since 1996 and 97. Luka Dončić tonight. Luka Dončić in 2023 versus the Utah Jazz. End of the list. So Luka Dončić has done this before, again with the Lakers. And I think this is the fastest triple-double anybody's ever gotten with the Los Angeles Lakers. You know what I mean? He did play great. And you know what I mean? And we also just shout out to Luka tonight. He was engaged offensively, facilitating, rebounding. I like the energy from Luka tonight, from just energizing, passing the ball. He make it look easy out there tonight. You know what I mean? I thought he was gonna go for 50 the way he was playing tonight, facilitating, getting rebounds. And it's just like, come on, bro. Like, Luka's Luka. And we have to put Luka. Luka should be in the MVP conversation right now. I know SGA is up there, but you got to put Luka up there. You got to put Luka up there. You have to. You got to. You know what I mean? What Luka's doing. What Luka's doing, man, it's remarkable this season, man. His first actual year with the Lakers, because the anniversary is coming up on Sunday. But tonight, Luka, I know everybody's going to say it's against the Washington Wizards. I understand that. But the way he came out after getting blown out by 30 against Cavs, we responded. That's how you respond. You come out, execute on both ends of the court tonight. And I'm glad we did that. You know what I mean? Also, too, just we put up 140 right now. We're up 140 to 111 tonight. And we shot the ball so well tonight from the field. Almost 80 points at half. Just we clicked on all centers, and I feel like we need to. And guess what we did? Defense to offense. We set the tone with our defense identity tonight. I liked it. Liked the energy from us tonight. But shout out to also Luka. We'll get into Luka and the others as well. But Luka, great game tonight, bro. Love the energy from you, bro. Continued success. You know what I mean? As you can see right here, Luka dominates the Wizards with the triple-double. MVP mode activated. It's been activated, but just we're about to put 142 up on the Washington Wizards right now. It's crazy. But Washington Wizards competed at a high level. It was really, really competitive in the first quarter, but Luka went crazy in the first quarter, and LeBron went crazy tonight as well. He had dunks. Shout out to LeBron tonight, 20 points, 8 for 16 from the field, 2 for 3 from 3, 3 assists, 3 rebounds, 6 assists. He did great tonight in 30 minutes. He did great tonight. Shout out to LeBron. Great performance tonight, bro. You had a bunch of dunks tonight. You were attacking the lane. You were attacking your matchup. Congratulations, LeBron. Great game from you, bro. The final score is 142 to 111 as the Lakers win. Puts them to 29 and 18 on the season, man. But like I said, man, great game from LeBron James tonight. He did great tonight. He shot the ball really well tonight, 8 for 16 from the field, 2 for 3 from 3. He just took over. There was a left-handed dunk from him, multiple dunks from LeBron, attacking the lane, shoot threes. LeBron's aggressive tonight. Great job, LeBron James, tonight. Love the energy from you tonight, bro. Keep doing great. You feel me? You know what I mean? But also, too, we got to give credit where it's due. DeAndre Ayton. We got to give you a round of applause along with LeBron James. We're going to do a round of applause. Hold on, chat. Everybody hit that like button. Everybody hit that like button. 26 people in here, man. Let's get them likes up. Man. But yeah, shout out to LeBron tonight. And DeAndre Ayton. Yep. And also Luka as well. Hold on. Luka as well. Yep. But DeAndre Ayton had 28 points and 13 rebounds tonight. You impacted the game. You only missed 2 shots. And here's the thing. When the game started, Luka threw him the ball. He scored early. What I noticed from DeAndre Ayton, when he gets scoring early, his confidence goes up. But when he's out of the rhythm and he's not engaged offensively, he's nowhere to be found. Shout out to Luka for getting him the first basket. We got the tip. We threw him the ball, made a layup. And then Luka made a layup. And then Ayton got a put back after a miss. And that's what got him going. You know what I mean? And he was aggressive tonight, and that's what I like from DeAndre Ayton tonight. You know what I mean? Great performance by DeAndre Ayton tonight. You know what I mean? Great performance. The energy was there, deflecting, passing and blocking shots, rebounding. You know what I mean? Overall this game, I know people are not going to be excited about it, but hey, it's we're 4. Let me see. We lost the clip. Hold on. We beat the Mavericks. Hold on. We started with Denver, Clippers, Mavericks, Bulls. Yeah, we're 4-2 on the road trip. We can end it 6-2. Great performance tonight by Lakers, man. Energy was there from everybody tonight, and the ball movement was great. And our largest lead was a 38-point lead. Theirs was a 2-point game in this game tonight. We're once up by 38 points tonight. It was a BTA tonight, but we shot the ball from 3, 14 out of 33. That's 42%. They shot 16 out of 48, 33%. Assists 38 to their 28. We shot the ball really well off of our assists tonight. Total turnovers, they had 19. We scored 21 off their 19 tonight. And just the energy from the defensive standpoint, once the game started, I liked it. I liked the energy, the effort tonight. We just threw bodies at the Wizards tonight. But Alex Scar from the Wizards played a great game tonight. And let me see here. Bub Cunnington had 16 points from the Wizards. And the list goes on. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody liking the channel. Shout out to my boy Vince for liking the stream tonight. Overall, everybody was a plus. Our whole starting lineup was a plus-minus tonight. A plus. Luka, plus 21 on plus-minus. Marcus Smart, plus 21. DeAndre Ayton, a plus 30. Jake LaRavia, a plus 24. LeBron, a plus 25. A plus 17 for Drew Timme. And Jackson Hayes had a plus 4. But Jackson Hayes came off the bench. He subbed DeAndre Ayton right in, and then he scored 5 straight points. He had a dunk, a layup. Jackson Hayes was aggressive tonight. Also, he's in the dunk contest. You know what I mean? He's in the dunk contest. Jackson Hayes in the dunk contest. I like the energy from him. I just like this is how you should play, Lakers. Have your team as an identity, and you. I know it's against the Wizards. I understand that, but you can. I'll take the win. What's going on, Sean? Yep, great team win. Yep, it was a great team win tonight. You know what I mean? But the fact that shout out to everybody tonight from Luka, but Luka Dončić triple-double. But that's the thing. He got that in 17 minutes in the first half. The first half, Luka got a triple-double. Like, he made it look easy. He made it look so easy out there tonight. He was aggressive, facilitating. And I thought he was going to go for 50 tonight. The way he was aggressive, rebounding, step-back threes, throwing no-look passes. There was a no-look pass where he pointed and threw a lob. You know what I mean? And there was a shot before the halftime, before the first half was over. He hit a 3 running, and he banked it in. And he pointed at JJ. Like, you know what I mean? So that's how you respond off an ass whooping that you got the previous night. You bounce back. You know what I mean? We're 2 more games on the road trip. 2 more games, y'all. 2 more games for the Los Angeles Lakers. Brooklyn, actually New York on Sunday, and then Brooklyn to close it out. Let's close it out strong, y'all. Let's end on the. You know what I mean? It's been a lot of games in 12 days. I like where we are as a team, but that's just a generational performance by Luka tonight. You know what I mean? Like the way he did everything tonight, easy. You know what I mean? Okay, historic. Luka Dončić is now all-time leading scorer of the 2000 decade, surpassing Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's crazy. You know? You know what I mean? But yeah, just like what we did tonight. You know, but LeBron had a bunch of dunks tonight. He was aggressive. I liked it. So we improved to 4-2 on the road trip. But yeah, man, it was a dominant performance by Luka and DeAndre Ayton tonight. But overall, that's how DeAndre Ayton should play every night. Get 28 and 13. That's how you should play DeAndre Ayton every night. You know what I mean? DeAndre Ayton played great tonight against Alex Scar. He's one of the up-and-coming big men in the game. He went at him. I like the energy from Ayton tonight, rebounding little floaters, but he was more inside, getting a lot of putbacks tonight, and that's what I like from DeAndre Ayton. We need that from him. You know what I mean? Gabe Vincent, 6 points off the bench tonight. Rui Hachimura, 11 points. Even it was a blowout tonight. Bronny James had played tonight. It was one of those games where you take it. It was one of those games where what we needed. You know what I mean? Just the energy and effort from the defense tonight. I liked how we shared the ball, made our shots. I know in that third quarter they made a little run, but that Lakers did a thing tonight, and I'm glad that we came out. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But the fact that Luka got the triple double in the first half, that's amazing. You know what I mean? But Lakers are 10-0 when DeAndre Ayton has a 20 points and 10 rebounds game. That's crazy. Makes it 11-0. You know what I mean? Okay. Another stat that DeAndre Ayton's in, but this is the thing that we talk about every game. He plays a performance like this, and then you feel me? Last 3 Lakers with the 25, 10, and 3 blocks on 85% field goals in a game. Shaquille O'Neal, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and DeAndre Ayton. Let me repeat that again. Last 3 games with 25, last 3 Lakers with 25, 10, and 3 blocks on 85% field goals in a game. Shaq, Kareem, and DeAndre Ayton. But this is what we keep talking. This is what we keep talking about. He has a game like this, and then against the Knicks, 4 points, 2 rebounds. That's the thing we keep talking about. He had a great game. I want to see him do this consistently, like play like this, get 20 and 10 every night, 22 and 10, 23 and 15, stuff like that. And what I noticed from DeAndre Ayton, ladies and gentlemen, hit that like button, leave a comment, man. Also, y'all can donate to the channel as well. Cash App, Big Baby Jonathan. Anything's appreciated to provide more content, upgrade the stuff for more great content. But overall, DeAndre Ayton needs to perform like this against Karl Anthony Towns and Joel Embiid of the world, just to move forward when we play them. You know what I mean? Because DeAndre Ayton had a perfect game a couple games ago, I think last month or something like that, or during this month, and then the next night, 2 points, 2 rebounds. So I'm saying is DeAndre Ayton, great game tonight. We're proud of you as Laker fans, but do that more consistently. But shout out to Luka for getting you involved. Shout out to LeBron for getting you more involved. And shout out to JJ tonight for getting him the ball more. Shout out to this team. Great performance. I liked it. There wasn't really nothing other than those turnovers in that second half. We looked disengaged in the third quarter, but it happens. You feel me? Like, I just felt like us getting embarrassed. See, that's what I'm talking about. If you get embarrassed like that, it's how you respond after the game. And we responded with, you feel me? With a power punch on Washington Wizards. I know Washington Wizards are one of the worst teams in the league, but guess what? They're on the schedule. Lakers took care of that. Now we got the New York Knickerbockers. And that's going to be a tough game. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Also, too, DeAndre Ayton had 20, like I said, 20 points, 13 rebounds, 3 blocks, and 3 assists as well. He did a complete game. Luka basically was a Luka, LeBron, and DeAndre Ayton tonight. Played great. You know what I mean? I did see some comments in here. Shout out to my boy Sacktown Matt 96. He said great team win. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights always in the chat. Easy dub prediction. Yeah, it was an easy dub. Shout out to Dub family. I'll take DeAndre Hunter over Rui's 10 times out of 10. Better defender and better fit. Lagoat James. Yeah, I made a video about that earlier today about the trade, the speculation with Cavs and Lakers talking about DeAndre Hunter for Connect and Rui, but there might be a 3-team trade involved. But interesting thing tonight for the Brooklyn Nets. Michael Porter Jr. sat out due to personal reasons. Ain't that ironic? Personal reasons for Michael Porter Jr. tonight with trade speculation going around. Makes you wonder. Ain't we undefeated? Yes, we are undefeated, James. 2-4-8-6, James. Yeah, we are undefeated when we lead at halftime. And you know what I mean? Let's continue to build upon that. We're 29-18 on the year. And I liked it. I just liked how he played tonight. You know what I mean? You know? You know what I mean? You feel me? You know what I mean? So the ball movement tonight was great. We shot the ball really well off of our assist in that first quarter, second quarter. But like we're gonna be seeing this from Luka from years to come with triple doubles in the first half. Wouldn't I be surprised if Luka almost got a triple double in the first quarter? He had like eight rebounds, 6 assists, 11 points. He could have got a triple double with ease in the first quarter. He's capable of doing that. He's a generational talent. And he played great defense tonight. Luka played great defense tonight. Everybody played defense tonight. It looked like we're about to go blow them out by 50. But we ended up scoring 142 to 111. See, this is the thing that we keep talking about Lakers playing great. I just want to see it consistently from DeAndre Ayton. You know, it's a great game, but I want to see this DeAndre Ayton show up every night. If this DeAndre Ayton show up every night, we can see what happens. You know what I mean? I liked his energy, his effort, blocking shots, facilitating. He was engaged. Something was said to him in the locker room and before the game, and he responded. Whatever was said, thank you, Lakers. Like I said earlier, shout out to LeBron, 41 years old, 23 seasons, man. He played great. I know everybody had turnovers in a couple of spurts, but he played great. Shot the ball really well, fade away, dunked it with the left hand. Marcus Smart threw him a dunk with the left hand. He did and then there was a play where he stole the ball and went off his hands, right? And then LeBron was talking to the bench, and he was like, "Hey, I was gonna go under the legs." He's about to do under the legs dunk if he stole the ball and then he's about to bring it up, and the ball slipped out of his hands. He told the Laker bench, "I'm about to do the Vince Carter dunk, but between the legs." Audio picked that up. So LeBron looked really good tonight. That's how you respond after a not so good performance against the Cavaliers. Great response, LeBron. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Yeah, but that's the thing, though, about Aiden, man. People keep, everybody in the chat, spam W's. Hold on, chat. But yeah, man, it's trade deadline season's coming up for the Lakers or for the NBA. There's gonna be a lot of speculation. You know what I mean? So you have to really think and be like, are the Lakers really leaking stuff? But we'll see what happens. It's just all speculation until something happens. But yeah, man. This road trip is. Let's end this road trip 6-2. Because I think we got 2 more games left. I thought we had Philly again, but we have Brooklyn. Oh, we play Philly when we come back home. Got the Wizards. Yeah, we got the Knicks and the Brooklyn Nets, then the Sixers. So let's get to 6-2 in the road trip. Let's get to 6-2. I'll take 6-2. What's going on, Dwight Smith? I hope you're having a great Friday. But everybody in the chat's having a great Friday. Hope you guys are having a great Friday. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? 1 year anniversary of the Luka Dončić trade is on Sunday. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Overall, my first experience with Luka as a Laker, first full year, I love it. Lead the league in scoring in the MVP conversation. If you don't put Luka Dončić in the MVP conversation, Laker fans, NBA fans, something's wrong with you. Put him in the conversation. You got to. You have to put him. He's playing at an elite level this year. He was the most voted All-Stars. Voted All-Stars. Luka Dončić. And, he's overweight. He's fat. He's leading the league in scoring. So it's like, come on, bro. We got to give credit where credit is due. We got to give credit where credit is due. If SGA was doing – well, SGA is up there. Then Luka – I think SGA and Luka are like right here for the MVP. It's close. It's really close. You know what I mean? So we got to give Luka his props, man. He's playing at an elite level. All-star. MVP conversation. What you mean? What you mean? Lakers World Order was good. He's averaging 33 points, 7 rebounds, 8 assists on 47% from this. You know? We got to give Luka his props. We got to put him up there because we always never give Luka his props for anything. The media. We got to start recognizing Luka as one of the elites in this league, man, for MVP, man. Like, we got to put respect on Luka, man, and everybody's talking about Luka's fat. Luka's overweight. He can't play defense. He can't do that. He's saying, you know what? Let me show you. Sliding his feet, playing physical. There's moments when Luka plays physical, plays defense. And that's one of the games I see he's improved on, is the defensive. I know everybody's talking about, when Luka was here, I expected him to play great offense. He proved a lot. He's starting to prove people they can play defense and compete at a high level on defense. There was possessions in Dallas where 6 straight possessions. Dallas went out Luka. Luka said, lock up. Let me guard you. But nobody wants to talk about that because they're scared. You feel me? MVP mode activated, y'all. MVP activated. And Nikola Jokic, too. He's probably in the MVP conversation. It's probably Joker, Luka, and SGA. It probably will be SGA back-to-back. It wouldn't surprise me. But, yeah, people need to start paying more attention to Luka Dončić, the Don. Because he had the most all-star votes. He's our future, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we're going to get from Luka. If you build around him, you're good. You know? So it's just like the first full year with Luka, first year when we traded for him, kind of took us a minute to, like, because you know how players, when they get here, it takes them a minute to thrive. He already thrived once he got here. You know what I mean? I knew someone was gonna say it. He would have done that against anybody else. He would have done it against the Wizards, the Warriors. You feel me? He would have done it against anybody. Luka's averaging 37 and 8 on 47% shooting, but nobody wants to start talking about Luka for MVP. I'm telling you, Luka's generational talent. There's reasons why we got rid of Anthony Davis for him. There's reasons. The passing from Luka tonight was crazy. He threw a no-look pass and pointed. He jumped up in the air, threw it, and pointed. He rebounded. I like when he gets the rebound, just chucks it to like LeBron, Gabe Vincent. There's a bunch of other, like Jarrett Vanderbilt at times, Rui. Just in general, this season when I see Luka, when Luka's shot gets going early and facilitates like this, if we could play like this, how we did tonight, moving forward, we can be a scary team, right? But that's the problem. We play like this tonight, game against the Knicks, then we stink up the joint. What I'm saying is we got to play like this, what we did tonight, moving forward, have our defensive identity tonight, set the tone defensively, make shots, do great shot selections, facilitate, and our defense needs to be, from the start of the game, our identity needs to be defense, defense, defense. We can score with the best of them. We 142 points, 130 during the season. But we really got to really pride ourselves on the D. Pause. That's a pause. That I'm not going to lie. That's a pause. We have to pride ourselves on defense. And I know people say it's against the Wizards, but you can find your rhythm against the teams that you are not so good. You can find the rhythm. You can find something, oh, we played like this against the Wizards. Now let me translate it into the Knicks game, Brooklyn game, and move forward. It may not be like that, but you could do some adjustments and tweaks, you know? But shout out to the Luka Dončić era, man. Woo! I'm ready for it. I'm ready. I know it's against the Wizards. But I guarantee you $1 million. If LeBron had a triple-double like this or somebody else on the Lakers, it would have been a different story. But when it comes to Luka, it's against the Wizards. Come on, bro. It's a great game. Let's stop like doing all this after a game. We play great. Let's call it what it is. We played great tonight. Oh, it's against the Wizards. Okay. If y'all want to go there, anybody that plays against the Wizards from here on out and they score 50, I'm going to say it's against the Wizards. It doesn't count. But, you know, I know it was an easy win. What you talking about? It's easy, but Luka did great tonight. DeAndre Ayton did good tonight. But let me read you a stat people on here in the chat that just joined. Lakers all day. Let me see something here, chat. I retweeted it. Hold on, chat. Hold on, chat. Get the mics up. Hold on, chat. What's going on, Lakers all day, man? What's good? Hope all is well. Hope you had a great day. Hope everybody's having a great Friday. Hope everybody has a great weekend because next week is Super Bowl. I'm not going to lie. I'm not watching. I'm not going to lie. You feel me? Hold on, chat. I'm trying to get this shit on the screen. Hold on, chat. Hold on. Most points by decade in NBA history, right there. Yep. You already know that's a great elite company right there, man. The last decade. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Turn up Luka, turn up LeBron, turn up Kobe, Carmelo, Alex English, Kareem, Will Chamberlain. And that's the thing, bro. Luka dropped 37, 11, and 13, 3 steals, and 6 3-pointers just in 3 quarters. He sat in the fourth. It was a blowout. But what I'm saying is, did I put this up here, or just join? Hold on, chat. I'm doing with my other. What's going on, Dwight? What's good? You said, bro, what's good? Showing this game, the people are in here that are just joining. Did it go up yet? Hold on, pause. Here it is. This is from DeAndre Ayton. Look. Last 3 Lakers with 25 points, 10 rebounds, 3 blocks on 25% field goals in the game. Shaq, Kareem, DeAndre Ayton. But that's what we, that's really good for DeAndre Ayton. But the fact that he did this tonight with Luka's transcendent performance tonight, LeBron did his thing tonight as well. LeBron did great. And yes, LeBron played great tonight. Give credit where credit's due, guys. We got to give credit where it's due. We can't just be LeBron had a good – Luka had a good game. LeBron played great. Played at a high level. Team played at a high level. That's all we could do. We can't just be like, Luka played great. Oh, my God. No, everybody played great. Oh, man. Woo. Oh, man. Sean says, should we get that? I'm glad you brought him up. I'm glad you brought DeAndre Ayton. This is the thing we talking about. He has games like this. Okay. Before that, gotta read you another stat. It's gotta give credit where credit is due. We always give Luka credit, Austin Reeves credit. Oops. Don't mind that one. Don't mind that one. Disregard that one. Hold on, chat. Copy. We gotta give credit where credit's due by LeBron. We gotta give credit where credit's due. You feel me? Most points, most 20-point games after turning 41 years old. LeBron James 16, GP, 7 other players 62, 1 GP. You know, great performance by LeBron James. Great, love it, and I have every right to praise LeBron when he does good. Great performance by LeBron. Great. I'm happy that he played great. I love when he puts his head and attacks the basket. He's taking advantage of his matchups. What I'm noticing about LeBron James, he's taking advantage of his matchups. He's doing great. Keep doing great. Tonight, you did great tonight. You bounced back from the performance against the Cavaliers. Now translate the same game against the New York Knicks. And the New York Knicks game is going to be electric because it's Madison Square Garden. Potentially, we don't know about LeBron. Last game in Madison Square Garden, potentially his future team in the future. You never know. But it's going to be electric. I think Luka's going to perform another performance tonight. You know what I mean? So, but I saw a comment in here by Sean. I'm going to address it. It's nothing crazy. Would you give John? I'm glad you brought that up. There's thing on this is what I'm talking about. We had a great game with him when he went 100% from the field, and then the next game stunk up the joint. But that's part of the NBA. If he plays like this, like he did tonight, moving forward, we found our center. But that's what I am concerned about. We got to keep it real. We got to keep it real on Big Baby Sports, ladies and gentlemen. When DeAndre James does good, and then follow-up game, it's 10 points, 2 rebounds. That's what I'm kind of concerned about. He had a great game tonight, but I want to see the 20, 25, 28 and 10, or 24 and 15. Those are the numbers we need to see every night from DeAndre. Not 2 points, 6 rebounds, 8 points, 2 rebounds, disengaged. But I noticed something. Stu Lance mentioned this in the broadcast. Saying, great, interesting point. What I've been noticing when you get DeAndre involved, he's alert. But when you don't get him involved, he's like looking around, looking disengaged when you don't throw him in offense. But tonight, he was engaged offensively, and he was locked in. That's what we want from DeAndre every single night. You feel me? We need this impactful DeAndre tonight. I want to see him do this against Carnthon. I want to see DeAndre put 22, 23 against 22, 23, 24 points, 15 rebounds, or at least 10 rebounds against Carnthon Towns. Yep, I agree. Lakers are 17-1 when Aiden scores at least 15 points. And yes, Angry, great point. We need to start feeding him more. And what I do notice, sometimes I feel like when he misses shots, when Aiden misses shots early, he puts his head down and goes, or when he's not, there was like a game against Dallas when he had that horrible game when he kept missing layups. He was competing, grabbing and putting them back up, and he missed the last one. He got mad at himself and put his head there. You can't do that. If you're there early, you know what I mean? Damn. Another interesting stat by LeBron James. Another stat. We got to keep it. What LeBron's doing at 41 years old, we got to give credit where it's due. With his physique, playing at a high level, has great body in great shape. This is crazy. Not a single player who logged minutes for the Washington Wizards today was alive when LeBron James made his NBA debut. Damn, that is crazy. The players that were on the Wizards, LeBron going against, they weren't alive. Damn, that is like as far as like born and in the NBA and all that. So that's crazy. That is crazy, man. That is crazy. But hey, we gotta give credit where it's due. LeBron's playing at a high level. He's 41 years old, 23 seasons. Tip-top shape. Dwight Smith asked a question I was going to address tonight. Thank you for bringing that up. What were y'all going to do if we re-sign LeBron? I'm not going to lie. Be very, very, very disappointed. And let me tell you why. All right, I'm going to tell you briefly Because I know there's reports that they're, according to Brian Windhorst, percolating the news, that the Lakers are reportedly going to ask LeBron James to take a significant pay cut. I know there's reports today that if he doesn't resign with the Lakers, Dallas Mavericks, Golden State Warriors, and the Lakers are on the list. Potentially going to go to, if he doesn't retire, and the Dallas Mavericks. If I'm the Lakers, please do not. I already said it on my channel today that I did earlier. Please, Lakers, just move the white flag, turn the book, move forward with Luka era, because what Luka is doing tonight, we're gonna see a Luka Dončić game either this season or in the future where he drops 60 points, 15 assists, and 16 rebounds. You're gonna see it. Oh, that's a good question. Your opinion, what's your percent? I'm gonna say 98%, or not. I'm gonna say 100%. 100%. He will not return this next season. And shout out to Raiders. Are you a Raider fan? Damn. Nah, I'm playing. I got 85 to 9% sure he's not coming back because of what happened this year. With everything going on in the news, this and that, whoop. But moving forward, let's continue to build on this win. I know it's against the Wizards. I understand that. But I was addressing the comment. And like I said, I'll be highly disappointed if Lakers re-sign LeBron because there's no need to. There's no need to re-sign LeBron James. You need a 42-year-old, 24 seasons. Why are you relying? You know what I mean? And I agree that wherever Giannis Antetokounmpo goes, I think LeBron's going to follow. Because there's reports out there, Golden State's interested in LeBron and Giannis Antetokounmpo. And I'm hearing, what I've been hearing according to stuff that I've been seeing in sources, Giannis is very intrigued to go to Golden State. But they're willing to give up everybody on the roster for Giannis to Golden State, and that includes Draymond Green. And I'm going to say this here now. If Draymond Green gets bought out by Milwaukee, if that trade goes down, I guarantee you 100% Lakers will be at the top of the list because him and LeBron are tight. So if you see LeBron or if you see Draymond Green get traded, get bought out, I guarantee you Lakers will be knocking at the doorstep to get him here. But we'll see what happens. Take that retirement tour to Cleveland Lakers. Yes. Yep. I agree 100%. No, I'm gonna put you as a mod, man. And shout out to all the real moderators out there that always be in the chat, kicking people out. Shout out to Angry Sean, Danny Sports Highlights, even X-Power X-House, Dwight Smith, Lakers All Day Dope, the GOAT James. The list goes on and on. But shout out to Angry for really, and everybody in the chat as well, for always being a great moderators, keeping the chat clean, kicking people out that ain't not supposed to talk nonsense. I appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. You feel me? He said, I think Golden State is, because they got picks. They got hella picks. They got 4 picks. They can offer Jonathan Kuminga, Jimmy Butler, Porzingis, Moses Moody, a bunch of other players. And they would get back, I think they can get back Giannis' brother, and Kuzma and Bobby Portis. If you're the Golden State Warriors and you get Giannis, you got to win a championship. Not, I'm not going to win it this year. You can not necessarily. You give all away those assets and you expect to not win. Wherever Giannis goes, but here's the thing: whoever gets Giannis is gonna have to wait until March. And I did see that the Lakers are interested in Giannis, but I don't know if we can get him. If he gets past the deadline, our draft picks, we can get 3 draft picks, and we can get 3 draft picks in the offseason. We'll see what happens. But as of right now, I don't really hear any movement from the Lakers when it comes to Giannis. I hear more so rumor or speculation percolating around the news that Lakers and Brooklyn Nets were talking about Michael Porter Jr. for Rui. Maybe that 3-team trade could happen. You know what I mean? With the Cavaliers, Lakers, and Brooklyn Nets. We'll see what happens. But would not be surprised if we got a deal done for DeAndre Hunter. Everybody's complaining about DeAndre Hunter. He's drafted by the Lakers, man, and we traded him. But we can't be crying all the time. We can't be complaining. Okay. Shout out to my boy, Angry Lakers fan. He said this on his channel, and he's right. We gotta stop treating these things like Pokemon cards, man. Trade. And I highly agree with that. Because there's every time, like Gabe Vincent is running its course with the Lakers. Gabe Vincent, Maxi Kleber, get him out of here. But it's just every off, even I do it too. I'm gonna hold myself accountable. I do it too. I'm not gonna lie. I'm one of the Laker fans that not gonna lie. I do that. But you have an opportunity to get a decent player, and I heard that Lakers might get back a pick in this deal. First round pick. That's what I've been hearing. So if we get a first round pick, then you do it. And that's what the Lakers are. See, that's what I'm talking about. I'm going to address. Everybody's talking about the Lakers have high demands. Oh, but when we call for somebody, they ask for high demand. But when we do it, you're doing too much. How does that make sense in negotiating deal? Lakers want a first round pick for Rui Hachimura. That's their standard. That's what they want. You feel me? You can't get mad at the Lakers for trying to get a first-round pick for Rui Hachimura. And it's just, and even I say it too, I feel like teams won't work for the Lakers, or help out the Lakers. Shout out to Angry Lakers fan for mentioning this. It's not necessarily, that's not the case anymore because teams are trying to shed salary. Shout out to Angry Lakers fan. And he's right. I think a lot of teams nowadays, because they got to get under the second apron, because I know the Cavaliers are trying to get in the second apron and stuff. But also too, we gotta figure this out if we're gonna make a trade or not, because I think we do need to make a trade, because Gabe Vincent off the bench is not the answer. You know. Another stat from Luka: most quarters with 15 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists in play-by-play era. Luka Dončić 10, Giannis Antetokounmpo with 2, 9 players with 1. Luka had 16, 7-7 in the first quarter versus the Wizards. That is crazy. Another stat Luka keeps breaking, man. Also, too, out there, they might be Shadis Bey from New Orleans. He's a physical specimen. He shoots the ball really well at a high level from 3. I would take him. He said, as soon as Barney checks in. Yeah, I saw that. It's crazy. You know what I mean? It's crazy how that happens. But yeah, man. See, that's the thing. First round pick. Well, that's Dwight Smith. That's what the Lakers are asking for to trade Rui out, get players back with picks, maybe a first. Because I know that they're, according to David McMenamin, that the Lakers are looking to trade their 2032 first-round pick for 3 lesser picks. You can get 3 first-round picks for that. You do it. Then you attach it or you keep it, build. But I saw people are saying that link trade that Cavaliers and Lakers are talking, it's because the deal didn't get done. According to Clutch Points, it's getting close. According to Cleveland Dealers, getting close. So, you feel me? Yep, you already know, Jose. Real generation performance by Luka Dončić tonight. MVP. Yeah, I agree. You better get something. Call Brooklyn, see if you can get that center from Brooklyn, Sharp, and maybe Michael Porter Jr. I don't know what the salary is. I think he's an expiring contract. You get Michael Porter Jr. in here off the bench, it's going to be crazy. But we'll see what happens, man. It's all just speculation until something happens. But you always see trades when Lakers always get somebody. We're like, what the hell? I didn't think we'll get him. It always happens every time Lakers make a trade. Happened with Luka. And I have confidence in us getting somebody that we don't expect because of the trade. And if Lakers pull off a crazy another blockbuster, I don't think it'll be a blockbuster. I think a more blockbuster happen in the offseason, but you never know. If the Lakers have an opportunity to get somebody and if they have an opportunity to get somebody and it's hard to say no, then you do it. But I don't know what that is. Just got to wait and see. I trust the front office. I trust Mark Walters in the front office. And it's a new era now. It's a Mark Walter era. And Andrew Freeman as well, because he's part of the front office as well. The Dodgers and Lakers are basically a team now. They do the same thing. Yeah, but I understand. But Cleveland plain dealer, been reporting Cleveland plain dealer. Brian Windhorst went on Cleveland plain dealer today and talked about it as well. So we got, you know what I mean? Brian Windhorst, a veteran in this game when it comes to reporting. I don't believe his sources. He has sources. He hears stuff. He puts it out. So, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Until I see, everybody's going to say until I see Shams. But I think a deal is going to get done for Rui. If not, then that's the thing about the expiring contract you're talking about, Angry, on your channel today. That what if Rui says, no, what, I'm bouncing. Then you're like, oh, should have traded for him at the deadline. You know what I mean? So you get what you can for him. Get a first-round pick. Maybe get a great player. Like Rui Hachimura is a great player in this league. He's developed his game, but I think he wanted to start. I think he accepted his bench role. And the fact that Jake LaRavia took your spot, bro, that's crazy. Big I'll be like, what the hell's going on? If Wojnarowski breaks the trade, then let's roll. Welcome back, Woj. I know Woj had the podcast. He had the Jazz coach on there. It was interesting. I saw he's, you know what I mean, he took a step away from being a reporter to he's a GM now in the basketball league or college or something. But yeah, if he broke the trade, it'd be crazy, man. I'll be like, what the hell? I bet you he still gets texts from time to time. He probably gets sources. I bet you he gets a lot of, hey, Woj, put this out for me. Probably looks at his phone. Man, I'm retired. You know what I mean? Let me see. What's this? Okay, LeBron and Bronny are the first ever father-son duo to both dunk in the same game. Congratulations, LeBron and Bronny. Good job. They asked LeBron James how he ranked his dunk in Friday's win. I don't know. I'll let my LeBron faithful fans gear up, rate him. So I basically saying all LeBron fans go rate his dunk. But yeah, man, it's gonna be yeah, okay. So Luka joins LeBron James as the only player in Lakers franchise history with a 35-point triple-double with 5+ 3-pointers. Luka Dončić breaking records again. It's crazy. Luka's breaking records, man. Well, I'm giving LeBron credit tonight. I don't care what people say. I'm allowed to. I'm allowed to give LeBron credit tonight. Ooh. But yeah, man. Shout out to team tonight. Great win and another Luka dominate. But look at this. Luka dominates. 37 points, 26 in the first half, 11 rebounds, 13 assists, 6 3-pointers. And that's great. That is a great performance by Luka, and that's what I'm talking about. This team, we're going to see generational performances by Luka. We're going to see probably, like I said, a 60-point triple-double. How is he horrible? He coached well tonight, guys. What are you guys talking about? He coached a great game. Like, every night is something. JJ coached bad. What do you want? He coached great tonight. I saw he did great coaching. Oh, who, Rui? Wait. Oh, you're talking about, oh, okay. It looked like you put JJ. My bad, Dwight. But I'm not. I see that on Twitter. JJ coaches bad. How? He coached great tonight. Coach Steph did a lot of adjustments out there. You feel me? Like, and shout out to Rez Dog, man. Shout out to you, bro. Appreciate the text, big dog. Appreciate you. You feel me? You feel me? Merch is coming soon, Rez Dog. Yep. You feel me? But overall, man, shout out to everybody in the stream, man. It's a great. It's the Luka era, man. Like I said, man, you're gonna see another one that says by the title, Luka dominates versus Utah. Sensational performance, 60 points, 20 rebounds, or actually 60 points, 15 rebounds, 16. You're gonna see a generation performance by Luka. He had 73 again in Dallas. You're gonna see a performance like that very soon. Hopefully this year, maybe next year, maybe years to come. But it's gonna be right there, guys. We're in the Luka era right now, plus the Luka and LeBron era. So we're gonna cherish these moments. You feel me? We're gonna cherish these moments, man. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But shout out to All Ball TV. You know what I mean? Points for 14 on the field. Everybody go subscribe to All Ball TV on YouTube. They got great New York Knicks content over there. They support my channel, so I support theirs. They're great. They keep it real about the New York Knicks. Go subscribe to their channel, All Ball Sports TV, man. Shout out to all of them over there. Keep it real about the Knicks. Shout out to him. All Ball, Lakers and Knicks. We gonna get that win against you guys, man. All Ball, suckers. But shout out to them, man. Great content, man. Great, one of the realest when it comes to New York Knicks basketball and basketball in general. They keep it real. They're authentic. Great content over there, man. Go give them a subscribe. And once you subscribe, put Big Baby sent me. They'll know. But yeah, man. Shout out to them. In the works of getting him on stream very soon, All Ball TV. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, it's just a great game tonight. I'm happy that we won. It's a great day today for me. It's just a great day. Woke up happy. Woke up in a good mood, and everything was great. You know what I mean? What would you guys do if you saw this performance by Luka? 53 points, 32 rebounds, 14 assists, 24 blocks, and 11 steals. That's what Wilt Chamberlain put those numbers up. 53 points, 32 rebounds, 14 assists, and 24 blocks and 11 steals. If anybody ever puts a stat like that, they should be put in the Hall of Fame right there. But we'll see. That's a generational talent right there is Wilt Chamberlain. Man, just imagine it. LeBron James and DeAndre Ayton. It's our job to feed the beast. And tonight he was very active. When he rebounds, he gives us the opportunity to get out there and play fast. Yep, I agree. They did that tonight. Great job from everybody tonight. We need to play like this every night. You know? But shout out to the Lakers. Shout out to Luka. Shout out to everybody in the stream tonight, man. But let me give you something. The last 6 games from the Don, a.k.a. MVP. 35 points, 9 rebounds, 10 assists on 55, 40, and 76%. But he's fat. He can't play because he's fat. He's overweight. He's this. He's that. I don't see a fat Luka this year. I don't. You guys are hating. I say that. People that bash Luka, you're crazy. That's just crazy how Luka continues to be called overweight and he's still dropping 30 plus tonight. He doesn't look overweight to me. He looks more in shape than ever since his rookie year. What I see, he's more quicker out there. I know there's little pump fakes spin around. I can understand that, but what I see out there, Luka looks like he's in tip-top shape. So even when he was overweight last year, he still dominated. You know what I mean? Oh, appreciate you. Hold on, chat. You already know the vibes. Hold on, chat. Yep. Appreciate you. The Real Lakers World Order. Shout out to you. Go subscribe to my boy, the Real Lakers World Order Wolf Pack. Shout out to him. You feel that vibe. Great Laker content, man. He just dropped the video today. Go watch it. Go comment. Leave your comments in the comment section down below, man. One of the realest Laker podcasters out there, man, in this YouTube community. Shout out to Angry Lakers Fan World Wolf Pack, Big Baby Sports, and the rest. Deuces. But yeah, man, overall, shout out to Rez Dog for that laugh. You're funny, bro. You already know. Yep. You know, but that's the thing, though. Like last year, Luka was still fat and dropping 30 on you. Barbecue chicken. Easy. Barbecue chicken being overweight. Oh, he's overweight. He's fat. He needs to lose weight. He was drinking beer and still dropping 30 on your ass. You know? Yeah, he did, but that's the thing. Reg Dog. If you just came in here, there's nights where he plays like this, and then there's nights where he gets 2 points, 2 rebounds, and looks disengaged. But we got to feed him more. We got to get him engaged more. We got to get his confidence because he loses confidence very early. What I did notice from DeAndre. But we'll see what happens from him on Sunday versus the New York Knickerbockers. This is going to be a battle because New York Knickerbockers are a great team, up and coming, potentially NBA Finals run. But they are interested in Luka Dončić. They are interested in Giannis Antetokounmpo. My bad. They are interested in Giannis Antetokounmpo. They're trying to get him. And if they get Giannis, if the New York Knicks get Giannis, look out because the East is wide open. He said, I'll take a beer chug. Yeah, me too. I'll take a beer chug right now if I had one. LOL. Yeah, no, bro. It's all good. It happens. My fault. That was AI. But yeah, man, it's all good. It's all love. The New York Knicks. We got the Knicks. It's going to be a battle. Jalen Brunson, OG Anunoby, Deuce McBride. They got a great group of talent over there, Mike Brown. So I expect that game to be a battle. Be a battle. So I expect the Lakers got to come out with the same defensive identity, ladies and gentlemen. So it's just keep doing great, Lakers. Great win tonight. Shout out to everybody in the stream tonight, man, from Lakers All Day, Lakers World Order, Reg Dog, everybody in the chat. The list goes on and on. It's been your boy, Big Baby, a.k.a. Baby. But yeah, man, it's going to be a battle versus the Knicks on Sunday. Hit the like button, subscribe to Big Baby Sports, and let me know what you think in the comment section after this video goes up. Have a great one. Take care. Have a blessed weekend. And if any breaking news happens when it comes to the Lakers or NBA, if Giannis gets traded, if we make a blockbuster trade, stay tuned and locked in for all coverage of Big Baby Sports. Have a blessed one. Take care. Go Lakers. We out. Peace.